Hey everyone, welcome back to BDG Reviews. It's night 9 of the 31 Days of Horror. What I got tonight is a review of a movie I just went and saw, and that is Saw 10. I can't hold anything up since, it's still in the theaters. Okay, so where do we start with Saw 10? Saw 10 is set between Saw 1 and 2, so it's kind of like in that golden era of the movies. The basic plot is John Kramer has cancer, like we all know, and he learns of this treatment down in Mexico. It's like a supposedly revolutionary treatment, so he hooks up with it. He goes down, he's feeling good, after this treatment. It's like a drug cocktail as well as like surgery. However, he quickly realizes that he's been duped. This is a complete scam. They literally didn't even cut him open. He has his head all wrapped up, but there's not even a cut there. So in typical Jigsaw fashion, he decides to play a game with these people. What makes this unique, sort of unique in the series is, how can I put this? Jigsaw always goes after people that are like not good. I'll say that. But it's very rare that he ever actually goes after like a genuine villain. And what you got in this is you have him going after a genuine villain. This woman that's running the thing is a complete monster. And, the fact... It's kind of weird to see who's typically been our antagonist in the series become the protagonist, because you are rooting for Jigsaw this entire film. And it works. It's a neat way to go about it. I mean, it's just something... It's almost kind of that idea of like, how can I put it? I don't know the words to describe this. It's almost like evil versus evil, but you're rooting for the devil, if you will. It was a solid movie, honestly. My only gripe with Saw 10 is the fact it's called Saw 10, because that means Spiral is officially part of the canon. I've said before, Spiral's a good movie. It's just not a Saw movie. I don't know. I wish they'd just given it like a different title, maybe like Saw, Saw Reborn or something. I don't know, something like that. One thing I do really like though is the fact that they're going back and allowing these more Jigsaw stories with Tobin Bell. I know there's already talk about a part 11. If 10 does good, and from what I've been hearing, I think 10's doing pretty decent. Apparently that one is gonna bring back what's his name? Constance Mandalore's character, the detective apprentice. It's might bring him back. He makes a cameo in this in like a kind of after credits scene, which is pretty good, honestly. I mean, the thing is, a lot of people don't like his character. I never really had a problem with him. My only problem, I guess, really, if you go with the Saw series as a whole, is the fact that it after the first, it sort of lost the idea of like, John Kramer's whole idea is, redemption, if you will, giving people a chance. Um, a lot of like Amanda's traps, for example, had no way out. They were literally designed just to slaughter people. And same with the detective guy. It didn't have that ability to like actually survive it. Which is something I always thought that made Jigsaw a little unique in that, like if you wanted it bad enough, you could survive one of his traps. So that was kind of neat. Also, just hearing that Saw theme again in the theater was just great. I love that theme, and it's just so cool. Um, Acting all around was good. Amanda's character though, that has this weird, like, it looks like a weird wig. I don't know what the deal is with that. They could have done something. I don't know what they could have done, but they could have done something because that didn't look very good. Um, all in all, really solid movie. Uh, you know what? I'll say it's the rebirth of the Saw franchise. This is, at least for me, this is up there with, Saw 2 and 3. It's high level Saw before, it just kind of started becoming the same movie over and over again. I really liked the fact that this was like a different, almost like a different Jigsaw that we saw in this. One going against somebody unrepentantly evil. It's kind of cool. It really is. So yeah, for a rating, I give it 9 out of 10. It's one of the higher rated Saws in my opinion. You know how it is. Some people don't like the Saw movies. I do. So there. Yeah. So 9 out of 10. Solid flick. Go see it. Definitely put some money behind this. If we want good, like, theatrical horror movies, we gotta go see, like, good ones when they come out. So, yeah. That's it for me. See you tomorrow.